lovely little people out there. Oh, if I can use words properly, that would be astounding, fantastic, and amazing. But hi, hello, welcome, greetings, salutations. How you all doing? It's once again Thursday, which means time for Mr. Right to take over the airwaves just for a little bit and cause some chaos and shenanigans and potentially break into a marked location. But you know, whatever, doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we're gonna play some more Sunset Overdrive today because it's just like a fun, like a game just to play. I've been having a lot of fun playing it, so you know, why not keep on doing what we've been doing? Exactly, man. Okay, but say I didn't change the input or anything, did I? I don't know why I keep saying that when it's not, but whatever. Okay. So yeah, last time we were figuring out the LARPers and everything. It's so stupid, but I love it. Oh, I mean, wait, what? Hold on, did it... Oh, well, okay. Well, looks like... Save got corrupted. I don't know how, but it did. So that's fun.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I guess I gotta do some stuff over again, I guess. So that's fun. Reds. We don't talk about Bruno apparently. Oh, I haven't even. Oh, I don't have the dodge thing.
That is a tasty beverage. That's Margaret. She's an engineering major with like the highest.
I can't skip the cutscenes, can I?
History of the school, but she lost her dog when everything went down, and she hasn't been the same since.
Jeez, oh, it's so annoying.
Hey, whatever gets me that propeller.
There's a dog park across the river that she always went to. I would check there first.
Ugh. Oh, that's so aggravating. Still fun game, don't really mind. Oh, this is really far back. Oh.
You earn badges from playing with style. The
Oh,
more
this is really far back.
the more badges you
No.
will earn. When you earn enough badges, trade them in for overdrive.
I need to clean this keyboard
Give
out
you
at some point.
boosts in your abilities. They're awesome.
Okay, I know.
You can
Great,
now
amazing.
unlock your first overdrive. Select the empty slot to
Come
equip
on.
a new overdrive.
I know. I've done this like a bajillion times.
Want to unlock more overdrives? You gotta earn some badges first.
Nope. Okay.
You unlock and equip overdrives in the character page.
I know.
Play how you want, and you'll get better at
Oh,
the things you enjoy.
boy, that's so aggravating.
Nice.
The dog park is over in Little Tokyo. You'll have to cross the North Bridge to get there.
The bridge. No, I can just jump across on these boats. Wish there was a quicker way to get across the water. Timely. Thanks, text guy.
Boats? Ugh, yikes. Open water scares me.
It's just a river, Sam. The Bermuda Triangle.
Hey, the Bermuda Triangle is no laughing matter. Hundreds of ships lost.
Okay, so let me... Is there any way I can salvage that load at all?
Thousands claimed by the sea.
I guess I'll just have to play. I don't mind, but it's annoying having to re-unlock stuff, which is annoying.
Leftover technologies from Atlantis causing ultrasonic.
Sam, I found the dog.
You did?
No, I just wanted to save the world from the rest of your story.
Just call me when you find the dog.
Oh, jeez. I can't believe that. I wish the manual was saved or something. Cause yeah, this is a while back.
Your dog.
You want let me?
Come here, Pooch.
Oh, let me actually look, cause I'm curious. There might be something else like, cause just having to redo stuff and everything really kills my motivation. You know what? I want to play a different shooter. Let's instead of Sunset Overdrive, let's do some Halo Infinite. Yes, can I help you? No? Okay. Okay, I'm at the switch. The screen. Man, it's been a minute since I played Halo Infinite. Dopata, loady, 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 loady. Come on, you finished. Okay, come on. Okay, so now let's Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Okay, so I gotta. Yep, that's better. So you don't have to move everything around. No. Man, people do be tripping and crazy though. My friends are like, "You're not streaming on your normal channel." It's like, yeah, I do this thing. What do you mean you forgot that was me? Jeez, some people. Specifically, that man is special in many regards. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Cyber Showdown Attrition. I've not played this one. I'm curious how this one goes. Because I'm very, as they say, es curioso. Man, those people be something else. I love my friends who I'm going to be playing D&D with on the internet soon. Hopefully, I still have a solid date for when that's going to happen. Hopefully within the next couple weeks or so, because we had it's 4 people originally, and then we had the characters, everything set up. We're gonna do it, but then some other people were like, "I want to play too," so then we ended up doing that. And they're still working on their characters and stuff, which is totally fine. It just, you know, it's a bit unexpected, but you know, that's what happens, yo. It was shared respawns. Oh, this sounds kind of cool. Oh, I forgot I changed my armor. What is that thing? Cobra. How many respawns do we have? Oh, we have 8. Of course, my controller would stop working. Come on. Come on. Oh, I have to click on it. Doy, I'm stupid. Oh, jeez, the lag. My shield's pooped. Haha, it's funny cause poop.
Just about out of lives.
That's nice to say. Robbie Day, man, how can you be so mean? Jeez, oh, I'm so bad. I don't know why I bother playing video games sometimes. So just bad at them. Oh, you can revive? That's new. Come on.
Let's go. Another one down.
Come on. Hope I'm dead. Nobody's gonna revive me, even though I revived everybody else. Okay, whatever. Who cares? It's not like I care or anything. Baka.
Round 2.
Hey, so did they delete losing AIs? Oh, just asking for a friend.
Unironically, it's fantastic. Man, that's gonna kill the Nando. I think we're in a giant circle. Exactly what I did.
We've lost a teammate.
Taking damage.
Lives nearly depleted.
Enemy got a multi-kill.
But depleted, you mean almost pleated. Well, that's how it goes. Okay.
Enemies on me. Double kill.
Hey yo, baby! Come on, 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 come on.
Phew. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know why that's a good idea, but here we are, I
Active camo
guess.
available.
Taking fire.
Get over here. Oh, I took him down with me anyway. But still. I hate to do those soon. I just look at my W2, I'm like, oh yeah, taxes. Man, did I really not change the category at all? I'm just like, my brain's fried today for some reason. Okay, so that one, that's fun to play. Just some quick play, I guess. Just see how quickly play happens. Ugh. Whew. Oh man, gotta love those allergies kicking in. It's really fun because yeah, it's just Indiana weather awful. So just every now and again, weather just changing me. Hold the button to chat. I don't want to chat. I don't like these sound like to chat with people. Cracks a robot hand. That does nothing.
Move fast and kill faster.
Slay.
Tossing an aid. Another one down.
Dynamo grenades acquired.
I'll die in your grenades. Mo. Do I have the only kill on our team so far? That's what it looks like, anyway. That sure did nothing, but you know, it was funny, question mark?
Spartan down.
Spartan down. Why does it sound so country-like? Don't they know people are illegal in the future? Okay, come on.
Another one down.
Wait, where is that? Which team am I on? Oh my god, I've only got one kill. And it's me. You know how bad you have to suck for that to be a possibility? That was not an assist. That was not.
Active camo inbound.
Whoa! pro or nah. More like, yeah, it's definitely nah. It's 100% nah. What? I hit him, but whatever. Wait, it's the same guy. Dear Lord. Does somebody really have a "Are you mad, bruh"? Like, are you serious? What's next? What's next? The stupid like 360 like avatar, but the guy blowing gum with the skull hat on. That's 100% what would just like complete that picture right there. Fool! You literally ran into me. Well, somebody else there? Who was on my team? I'm assuming. Let's guess. I'm moving like I have my model on, but I do not have my model on right now because this is not my stream, so I'll take material form. Oh jeez, they're all there. So why not? I form myself, put my soul into my body, your body when I'm not on my channel. So yeah, that's how it goes.
Active camo available.
These guys are just like SEAL Team 6. They're just like all going around together. You have your own Twitch? Yeah, I have my own Twitch that I've been doing what was it? I think about like 2 months of streaming and stuff on my own Twitch probably. I used it before like a few years ago, but I fell off of it pretty hard, and I've been trying the past like couple months to stream consistently over there, and it's slow going when you're trying to get like your Twitch channel kind of like all set up and everything together. But I have fun. I enjoy it. I play games. Have my model on over there. I usually don't have it on over here because it's I just don't usually. So. But yeah, like Saturday mornings, Monday, either Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday is when I stream like at night. So. And I've got some fun plans in store for my Twitch, so which I'm very curious to see how those are gonna go. I mean, genuinely, it's one of those things where like it's hard to get people to watch you and like everything and all that stuff, but it's still fun. And I just do this. This is kind of like a fun, a little bit kind of like a bit of a streaming break for me, kind of. Cause it's kind of like I can be a little bit more low energy if I want to. Cause I'm pretty low energy for the most part of my stuff, but I get really high energy there too. So it's kind of refreshing every now and then to be like, I'm just gonna stream some Halo and just hang out, Oh no, it's the man. The man has found me. He's found me being awful at Halo. Oh my god. Weren't you watching? Weren't you watching like Cat play like a cooking game or something like that or whatever? That's good. It takes a little while to get the whole pattern and everything down. When you do, it can be a lot of fun. I'm loving how creative it's letting me do, because I've been doing I haven't done video editing for a while, and I've been able to get back into it thanks to this stuff, which is really nice. and I really do know, and I do enjoy it.
Remaining.
They never take me alive. They took me alive. Actually, they did dead. But whatever. I blame the rest of my team and myself. Mostly my team. I feel that 100%. I do feel that. Why? I mean, it does depend, because like when you're listening to your own voice and stuff like that, yeah, like as somebody who edits his own videos and stuff like that, I know you're probably on my Discord. I do love editing and stuff like that, but like hearing your own voice, like your own voice and stuff like that, and just doing that for like a while, it can be kind of not good. It is, absolutely. Like whenever I do auditions or like lines, something like that, and I have to like edit my audio, like, whoa, jeez. It's just, ooh, ugh. Yeah, I'll do my own voice lines, because it's like, when they get it, it's like, yeah, that actually sounds really good. Of course I did. But then, like, when you're editing it, you're like, ah, shoot me, this is awful. It hurts physically to do, man, sometimes. But yeah, I know, it's so, it's awful, or like you're listening to like yourself, have to listen to it over and over again in order to get to work and try and figure it out, or you're editing, and like, of course, if somebody wants to watch it and you're like, just, like, it physically hurts me. That's honestly why I feel like if I ever got casted in like a game or like a movie or something like that, I would just do everything in my power to like not listen to myself, because I would just be like, oh, that sounds awful. Oh, why would I? Oh, what? No. Missed everything you said. Well. Well, that sucks to suck, boy. Probably still have great internet, because I know you don't have the best internet, because every time, like, we're playing D&D and stuff like that, you're ever down this it's not sounding amazingly amazing. Oh, then again, the server's boosted now, who knows. Okay, finally got a match. Okay, whatever, okay, I'm gonna try and enter it again, I guess. Yeah, boy. Indeed. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just like hardwire my computer in. You know, that's what I do for most of my streamings. But I didn't think I was gonna be streaming an online game. Oh, I think I remember that podcast. I don't. Yeah, I do remember, like, we used to have like a. There was a podcast. Remember, there was like a couple different ones. Yeah, it's nice. It's good to have consistent. Okay, I'm doing a different one, I guess. It's good to have like a consistent flow of like Twitch or like content and like stuff like that. I don't know. Might be your internet, might just be your laptop. Sometimes a laptop can really make the difference. Like a hardware can really make a difference. He's on a laptop, but it's not a super great laptop, so, you know. Whenever we talk on Discord with him, it always sounds kind of like, well, then again, halftime's in a garage. Okay, there we go. Because, yeah, it hasn't really dropped it dropped a couple frames, but it hasn't dropped a lot of stuff, so. Yo, Xfinity. Yeah. You take what you can get.
Fiesta.
Ay, caramba. Okay, let's see if I actually got a good weapon this time, because sometimes I just get garbage weapons for, like, all of them. It absolutely is, 100%. It's okay. Oh, I got the grappling hook. That Xfinity is what I currently have, but I am pretty sure it's not like the it's like the pretty standard Xfinity stuff. I don't think it's like business. I need to upgrade our internet at some point. It's just not great. It's fine for normal stuff, but for streaming and stuff, you know, which is what I do, it's not great. Oh boy. What? I hit him. Okay, whatever, I guess. Ooh, baby. Okay. Discordo. You're in my way, dude. I couldn't get him.
Gain the lead.
Lead the game. Oh, it's a sniper rifle, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't think my neighborhood has fiber. I don't know when or if that would ever happen around here. Jeez, missed him. Whew. Ooh. I too have sniper rifle. Oh, lag. Oh, jeez, there he goes. Shotgun's not great in this game. I'm just gonna fully admit that it's not. Doesn't pack as much of a booey since the last one. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Lost the lead.
Grapple hook, grapple hook, grapple hook, grapple hook, grapple hook. What? Did nothing. Baba booey. It's the room of death over here, looks like. Where, who, how, what, why. Bazinga!
Ammo reserves depleting.
That did not work at all. Well, yeah, we'll see how that goes, I guess. Who knows? Updates sometimes don't do that much, but who knows? It all just depends on the kind of laptop and everything. Because sometimes it can just update forever. Like, I have an old laptop. My old laptop is what I used to use to record VO stuff, and that's where I started learning how to video edit and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not great. Come on. Well, the command's not working. Man, you just have too much going on right now. And you need to stop it, you criminal. You have too much on your plate, boy. Too much. Now I'm just imagining whenever we start our up our D&D's like online stuff, it'll just be like just so much will be happening on your screen probably or something. I can do it. So, I can like do stuff like a lot of times I like play a game or something like that, and I have like a video or podcast going on my phone, which is what I use and stuff like that. Like I love listening to podcasts or playing games and stuff like that, or just watching YouTube videos while doing it, which it can be fun. I do enjoy it sometimes. Come on. Because sometimes it can be really fun to kind of mess around and do that kind of stuff. Other times I cannot do it. Sometimes I can't do it. Well, that sure did nothing and accomplished absolutely a whole nothing. We lost one to that gravity ammo. Oh wow, that worked. It's amazing.
And here I was thinking we were done.
I mean, we are probably doomed. Are we? Oh, we are winning. I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing it for too much longer. Probably gonna like do a couple more matches and then probably call it a night. It's been a long day at work and everything. And I also have some other stuff I kind of have to work on for some other project that I'm working on for my current Twitch. Not this one, my Twitch. So. Which I cannot wait for that to happen. Hopefully it will be within the next week or two, but who knows. Dang, there's two of them. Oh wow. Pop their shields, more pop their life. It's fun. I do like it a lot. It's basically this is probably the best Halo since like Reach, I would say. Well, that was nothing accomplished. This is Halo Infinite. This is the newest one. It's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of fun mobility options. I like it a lot. Buggers. Well, okay, he distracted me when he came in and stabbed me in the back. That's cool. Understandable. Understandable.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Because they're just staying up there, annihilating anybody who even dares to come close. I thought I was making up there for a second there. It did not work out as I thought, but you know, whatever, yo. But jeez. I got misted into the afterlife. Okay. I'm so bad with sniper rifles. Where are you, you sick monster? Taunting me! Oh, I see you. Camper. I see you. Transportation. No! Thank you. That'll teach you to come up behind me.
Victory.
Man, I couldn't even get the gravity ham attack off before I did. Oh man, I leveled up. What do I get? Ah, of course. Stuff you have to buy the battle pass to get. Let me try and see if Big Team Battle actually worked this time, because it doesn't. Crazy individual. Back and forth. But how as well is that working for you? I want to know, like, do we... When I played, like, D&D and stuff like that, do you just, like, do you have, like, something playing in the background or something like that? Or are you just, like, 100% just, like, all... it's all in, but when it comes to this stuff, it's just do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh. Ooh, felt sexy with all those cracking fingers. As you're the reason why my phone keeps going off, but you know, whatever, pop off, I guess. Want an ear phone or something like that? Like water, I ebb and flow. No. Mouse, away with you. Training your concentration. Okay, is that subtly saying you want to play a wizard? Is that subtly what you're saying? Very subtly being like, yeah, I can concentrate really well on stuff. You wanna learn some magic? You wanna make a deal? What a nerd. I'm a rogue, baby. But rogues can also learn magic too.
Total control.
Like if you chose a different one besides assassin, you would be able to get more, be able to do magic and stuff like that. There are feats that can let you use magic and stuff like that. So, you know, baby. Rogue for I played a rogue my first campaign. I was Arcane Trickster. It was fun. But there's only a couple of hard-hitting spells and stuff like that as an Arcane Trickster that you only get way later on. Like what though? Like it's kind of like it's more like illusion style magic and stuff like that. Like there's a spell, I forget what it's called. What kind of learn that's good? You'd have to look that up. 'Cause I off the top of my head do not know.
We gotta hold all three. This is gonna be interesting.
Dang it. Dang it! I mean, potentially you could learn you could learn spells. Absolutely, 100%. That is a possibility.
Enemy is capturing a zone.
But I don't, off the top of my head, know what they are. That's the thing. I would have to like get out my book, my handbook, or like look at D&D Beyond and try and see if I can like see what it is. Because I don't have that. I don't have that information like locked in my brain, unfortunately. I may be a DM, but I don't have that kind of stuff locked away in my brain hole, you know?
Thrusters acquired.
There's a reason, like, I Google a lot of stuff. Because, like, legit, I Google, like, a lot of stuff when I'm prepping and doing D&D sessions. I even do that while. I even do that while we're in session sometimes.
Taking damage.
Your team is close to total control.
It is funny. Amount of times I'm like, oh, I want to use this monster, or oh, what does this spell do? And I Google it or whatever. It's staggering. Oh, Goggle is funny. Amount of grenades, 'cause why not? You activated my Google.
Your team is close to total control.
I know. I made my trap. Google! Hey Google, can you find me the nearest drugstore so I may purchase some illicit materials?
You got new zones incoming.
Let's go.
Please be careful. Wheels en route.
New zones are ready for capture.
Hostiles
Let's go.
Heads up. Ordnance drop inbound.
Well, it's gotta work for somebody, so you know.
The enemy seized a zone.
Your enemy
Seized
is
your
near
mum.
total control. Zone captured.
Taking fire. Taking warthog fire. They're under us. Frag out.
Suck on it, nerds. Above average 7? What happened to the other 6? Tax evasion, that's what happened.
An ally's capturing a zone.
Get in the zone, auto zone. Quack Julius!
Watch my back.
Your team is close to total control.
Allies capture zone.
Should I keep driving in opposite direction? He's funny. That's a great idea for an NPC.
Hostiles in sight.
AutoZone these nuts. I can't. They don't have insurance. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Enemy is capturing a zone.
Ah.
It's ours. What now? An ally's capturing a zone.
Hurry. 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 Make sure we did not die in vain.
Ordnance incoming.
You got new zones incoming.
Lost a teammate.
Zones are ready for capture.
I'm saying, like, you not gonna do anything about that guy? Oh, jeez, they got tank up there almost. Oh, my knee. I need to stab my knee off. Wish me luck. Ooh.
Zone captured. Overshield acquired.
Let's go.
An ally's capturing a zone. Oh man, this is gonna piss him off for sure.
Your team is close to total control.
This zone's ours.
This zone's ours. You can't have it. Mom said it's mine.
Seize the zone.
Why would you get back in? That thing's gonna explode in like 2 seconds. Why would you get back in that thing? You actual fool.
An ally's capturing a zone.
Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm a sitting duck right here. Hurry.
Another victory.
I did it.
Spartan.
I won. What kind of DM am I? Obviously the best one, because you enjoy it so much you wanted to do a second campaign. So, you know. What does that say about you? Huh? What does that say about you? I think it speaks more about you than me, I would say, probably. Let's do some free-for-all stuff, because why not? And then free-for-all for a while. That's because I'm garbage at it. Yeah, you kind of put yourself in that one. It's official. Yes. Well, the thing is, like with being a DM and stuff like that. You're bad at Halo, Zelda, Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, no, there is a fine line. I am awful at Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm not as awful. Like there's a difference. But yeah. As I was saying, you're the one who's like, I want to do do D&D a second day, and now we're doing a D&D live stream. So now we're doing a D&D live stream, which hopefully should be starting next week or two, hopefully. But who knows? Still gonna wait in some individuals to get their characters done.
Burn those kills, and we win.
I'm not. That is a death. No, I'm not going there. Baked Mick. Now we just need the Vega and the Ruben to finish their characters, and then we can start. Censored. Yell at both of them so we can start playing sooner. I need to hurry. It is funny because it was literally like, okay, we should be able to start like any day now, and then like now they popped in. It's like, okay, it might be a little bit longer, but you know, still fun. Like I have no issue with it at all, like whatsoever. I'm glad to be playing with us and everything, so. Because originally they didn't say anything, and then later like, oh yeah, I want to join. I'm like, nah, you say it. Jeez. I dodged the first one. I said no originally, I know. You didn't. You did not say no originally. I know for a fact that you were like, yeah, I want to do that. So I don't think he did.
Our ammo reserves are low. M41 Spanker available.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you said yes. Yeah. I know, I'm confused. They said no originally. That I mentioned again. They're like, oh yeah, I want to do that, and I'm like, I twitch. Me too. I was kind of sad when they were like, when they didn't say yes. Why did that not work? Seriously? Get your ass back here. Whatever. I am glad they both changed their mind, because it's nice to... I like playing with everybody, so I am glad she decided to change her mind, so... I look away from the screen for 2 seconds to script it. I know, because we weren't able to play this week because everybody had either tech issues, were sick, had to work, or something like that. So we weren't able to play this week. So now we're playing this week. Should we just do like a super duper ultra long session this time because we weren't able to play last week? Nah, I think it's a bit much. 12 hours, baby, 12 hours.
Thrusters acquired.
"12 hours of D, baby. Baby." We didn't play for a month, we did play for so long. Yeah, we weren't able to play. See, 1 week because I was sick. And then I think we all just were like, I think I had to work, or I was busy, or we were all busy or something like that. And then we weren't able to play because everybody wasn't able to do it. I thought I got it for a second there. I would do that though, taking mission. Honestly, like if everybody wanted to do it, I would be 100% down with like a super long like D&D session. Honestly, if people want to do that, honestly, I would be down for it. But that would be one of those things where you would have to like prepare and like get rid, because I don't have to prepare a lot of stuff because I kind of prepare it, so it's like depending on how you do it, it's like 3-4 hours max to like for you to like kind of get to like where the end point is supposed to be, or like where you think would be the best point to end the session at. So taking out for dinner, a couple of joint bathroom breaks. Yeah, but I would have to do a lot of prep work, because that would be like probably at least triple the amount of stuff that we do like in like a normal session, because normal session is like what, like 3-4 hours max, I want to say, or something like that. So that would be, so yeah, like I prep it so like it's a few hours you get through it, but like I would have to do like I would have to prep for like almost like 4 sessions like all together or something like that, essentially. Not literally, like, but I would say like in terms of content I would have to like plan for like 3-4 hours, something like that. 4 sessions. Which, I mean, wouldn't be an issue, but, like, the way I do, the way I play the game, I play it is so, like, what am I saying? Essentially, what it would be is, like, the end point of the last last session would be the start point of the next session, but sometimes I don't know what the end point is going to be. Sometimes you get it. Like that whole like the last session we had the last session we had that stuff was supposed to happen the session before that, but you guys wanted to get money and do shopping and stuff like that, so I made a quest stuff for you guys to do that. And yeah, and last session was like that was gonna be like a thing from like a while ago. Which I have no problem with you guys, because D&D is very much like fly by the seat of your pants. It's very much like the best, you know, like you're doing decent in D&D is like when people don't know that you're making it up on the spot. Like when you're able to fool people thinking like, yeah, I had this plan from the beginning and stuff like that. That's how you know you got him. Which is the most fun. Just making up as I go along, which is just so fun.
Leader nearing victory.
But yeah, that whole like with the guy and like who made clones of himself and stuff like that. Oh, that whole thing was so because I had that planned for like a thing for a campaign for like forever ago, but I never did anything with it at all because I never had like a party group until you guys came along, so I wanted to pull that out because you're like, we want something to get money. I'm like, okay, I made this thing up. Here you go.
M41 spanker available.
I legit the biggest compliment you guys give me is like, was that planned? And I was like, no. And you're like, what? Like honestly, that is the best because it's like, I don't know. It's so I don't know. And that whole twist, I loved it. It's so dumb, but I loved it. Because it made you want to go one way, but in reality it was going a different way, and like stuff like that. And, just the second you guys all realized it, that was just beautiful, amazing, fantastic, and I loved it. It's like what? What what? Like unironically, my favorite thing. That might have been my favorite session to do because it was just like I don't know what we're doing. It was so fun. But yeah, guys, like, do you guys plan that? I'm like, yeah, not really. Made it up. Because essentially, what the whole entire thing was essentially, they wanted to find out a way to make money, because they were like we want more money to go shopping stuff. I'm like, okay, roll investigation check. They rolled like really good. And then I'm like, okay, you find a sign that says, like, they want somebody to kill rats for 1,000 gold. And they're like, what? That's a lot of money just for killing rats. Why would they do that? And then, like, they go there, and then there's this guy. Like, this old guy who runs a bar. And there's, like, a door behind the bar. And he's just like, oh, you accepted my request? Oh, that's great and everything. I'll go tell my brother. And he walks into the back door. Walks behind the door, and then he walks back out again. And it's the same guy, but he's just wearing a hat. But he's wearing a hat that he wasn't before, but now he's wearing a hat. And so they're all like, oh, this guy's just absolutely insane. It's the same guy and everything. And then they're like, you know, if it's so dangerous, we'll do it for 2,000 gold. And they rolled really well. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll do 2,000 gold. And they go downstairs, and they're like this. They're giant rats in the book. But they don't have great stats, so I replaced the rat stats with, what was it? I replaced it with like a shark or something like that. I replaced them all with like a shark or something like that. And then they go down there and they fight. And there's like this little nest in the corner, right? There's like a little nest of like a bunch of different stuff and everything in there. And then like once they beat him, like out of the nest comes the same exact guy, but just like clothes wrecked and everything. He's just like, basically he used a spell to clone himself, but the clones, jumping on the spells, but the clones became like, we just don't listen to this guy, and they took away his materials and chucked him down the basement and like made giant rats to like keep him down there. And then he's like, and then they're like, oh, they paid us 2,500 pieces of gold for this, and then they rolled really good like on a deception check, and you're like, you pay 3,000 gold. Sentient clones, yes. He's like, I'll pay 3,000 gold for it today. So they run up the stairs, and he's like, you finished the thing. It seemed like run, they found us out, and like one of them just immediately just like grabs them, and then like another one tries to run, but another one shoots him in the knee, and then like he's like, oh, I finally got my bar back, and he's just like super emotional. He's like, absolutely the most fun thing is like playing just extremely sad NPCs, and it's like, it's just so fun because they were just like, I can't believe my bar's back, everything, and it was just so much fun just messing with them and everything. And then what else? Oh yeah. And like he gets rid of the clones and stuff like that, and he's just like, oh, thank you. And then like I had him come back with like another item, like the next session that like boosted their like one of their stats, essentially. But like if you fail a Constitution saving throw, it'd be like 1 you can add up, or if you it was 2 to a stat, whatever they wanted. But if they fail the Constitution saving throw, it's like 1, and they lose 1 another stat, which I thought was kind of cool, you know, because one of my players is so overpowered right now. We've an Echo Knight fighter who is just annihilates anything I put in front of it almost. Well, I will say he did have trouble with the giant rat. The giant rat did knock him out, I will say. Which was funny. Jeez, dude. Man, these guys follow me around over the dang place. And oh yeah, and he stole from like a nice old like Orcus lady who ran like a shop. He stole a cloak of elven kind, which is like 2,000 plus gold, I think. I don't remember how much it is off the top of my head, but yeah, it was a lot of gold that you just stole it. Oh yeah. Side note, she has a grandson who helps her out from time to time in the back. I may or may not have given him a muscle man voice. The grandma, what do you want? Ugh. And they were like, it's like muscle man. I'm like, I don't know. He just does.
Targets are over there.
Which that was fun. The best part is just like doing voices that they don't expect and everything. Because I have a tiefling I have a tiefling cleric who's been tagging along with them since the first session, because I don't want them to die right away and everything. And I make her talk kind of like this. Oh, hello, I am Melody, you know. And the second I did it, they're all like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "That's how she talks. That's how she talks. That's how it works. It is Melody. That's how she speaks." So I'm good with voices, but I'm bad with accents. That's the thing.
That's 7 sniper inbound.
It's basically me trying to do my best jester impression for reasons I'm not going to say, because somebody from the game is in the chat. It's not really, they don't even know about like any of the stuff, whatever. Melly's helped us so many times before. I know, it's also a way that I can play with you guys too on top of that. You jerk. But yeah, it's also just fun because Melody's like surprisingly pretty powerful and stuff like that, which she shocks me how often she can one-shot people or something like that. And as I said before, it is a way that I can also tag along and play with them, which is fun, to do, because D&D is a collaborative thing. Because some people think it's like, oh jeez. Let me start over how you would have made your character. I I might have done one or two things different, maybe. But I think for the most part, yeah. Because I have not played a woman. Actually, I have played a woman in D&D game, but every single time I do, that campaign always ends or is like stopped or whatever. But yeah, I would. I think if I was playing Melody as a normal character, I might have like changed voice, might have changed some designs about her or something like that. Because you guys don't know this yet. A little bit. She didn't mention it last time and stuff like that. But Melody's kind of like her backstory is tied specifically to the world of Wildmount, specifically the Critical Role campaign. The Critical Role campaign. If I did make her a character for like just to play, I would change her backstory. She would not have the same backstory that she currently has. It's not really much of a secret. You can probably just like ask Melody the next time like we play. Because she did mention, like, my parents did this. Like, stopped Ugatoa from coming from the earth, you know? From, like, destroying everything. But yeah, in terms of, like, how I play her, and, like, creation and stuff like that, I don't think I would change too much besides her backstory, honestly. Her backstory, and, I don't know, because... I agree with him. I mean, you could. She did kind of drop the bomb of like, oh yeah, my parents stopped this before. My parents were involved in this stuff before. And like, the thing is, like, nobody's ever asked. Like, if you just straight up ask Melody, hey, what do you know about this stuff? She would tell you. It's not a secret, at least to her anyway. I failed with her. Haven't you even tried? I don't think you've tried. I don't think you've tried with Melody before. I don't think you've tried with Melody. That's the thing. You tried with 3 earrings, and you I don't think you tried. I don't think you tried. You failed with 3 earrings. 3 earrings is the one you failed the persuasion check with. Yeah, 3 earrings is the one you failed. You have not tried. You have not tried flirting with Melody. You have not tried. As far as I'm aware, you have not tried. I think Rat has been low-key trying. You're right. You're right. That is right. When she was like putting you all to bed, and you're like, hey girl, and she's like, shut up. I mean, if you tried again when you weren't absolutely wasted, maybe she would say something, or who knows? Depends how well you roll persuasion, stuff like that. Just bring me to bed. Yeah. I mean, I don't think she would like hold on to a grudge or anything like that. As far as I wouldn't think so. It depends on what it was. The smoke with her, maybe. You would have to roll on that because I don't know how she would be in that scenario. I really don't. I think she'd be okay with it. My magical herb, ayo. Man, this is a bad game for me. My goodness. I can do one more. But yeah, I do enjoy playing Melody. She's probably my favorite NPC probably so far. I mean, that you know. I would say, but it's between a Rosie or Melody. Cause a Rosie just doesn't care, and it's just like fuck you, which is great. But Melody's kind of like has a bit of a Melody personality, but at the same time like is also like, what are you doing, you absolute insane people? I don't know either. It bounces between both of them. I think in terms of like role playing, I think I like a Rosie more because she's so blunt. But in terms of like actually playing, I do like Melody a little bit more, I think. Cause I do like all my NPCs that I've made so far for the campaign. So.
Tactical Slayer.
And there's Vlista. You haven't seen much of her. Solana has a lot of dry wit, but you haven't really seen her much. And then there's... who else? Oh yeah, there's Gorthal, which you guys have not interacted with much, like at all. Gabi is just like... Gabi was just like... basically, Rizali tried to game the system, being like, I want to get cool stuff for low prices, and I'm like, no, and I punished him hard for that. Which is funny, because he rolled like a 4 or something like that, and I'm like, you find a goblin on the side of the road, and I'm like, the second I introduce this guy, one of you is gonna want to bring him along for the ride, and of course, you did. And then you touched an artifact that you know had been used to channel the power of an eldritch horror god, and of course, it's gonna corrupt something with like a 7 intelligence. But yeah, Gabi, I have plans for Gabi, because they quote-unquote killed him and like chucked him off a boat, but like when you have something like that, I had a long-term plan with him. I had a long-term plan that has shifted to a different long-term plan. Because my original plan was to like, they're going to join a giant pirate crew and stuff like that, and he would be given an item to enhance his intelligence, and then he was gonna like betray them and like basically be like feeding them information and stuff like that. He'd be building them like robots and weapons and stuff like that, you know. But like legit, I did love Gabi, because he's just like this insane little creature who like doesn't know what's going on or anything, but is still just like, Gabi will help him. I need to find a way to bring Gabi into the next campaign. I need to find a way to get Gabi into the new campaign that we're gonna be doing. I need to find a clever way to get like a Gabi or Gabi-like character in the campaign is what I need. Because obviously it would not be the same Gabi that you guys know, but it would just be like a similar character in a different world, obviously, because they're not connected at all. He's a cocaine supplier. I don't think I would use cocaine in my world, but those of you who don't know, I'm doing a fantasy 1940s New York City noir, essentially is what I'm doing. Which is super fun. I'm all for it. He would be like, there would be drugs, obviously, but they'd be more magic drugs and stuff like that. That's 100% they would be. Because in a world full of magic and everything, they're not just going to do something boring like cocaine. I know a few. I know a few. I was tempted to bring them up in the last session. No, listen, just before. But I'm gonna wait, because I know a perfect spot to bring them up. So, you know, I know of spells. Not spells, drugs that can do things. Say hello to Gabi's friend! And he just, like, pulls to the gun he used to shoot you in the ass. Word. Oh yeah, and then Censor got an absolute vendetta against him because he shot him in the ass with the gun accidentally, which is just the funniest thing, because he rolled a natural 1 and I'm like, oh, he shoots you in the ass. He did like 10 damage to him as he was facing off against the boss character. Oh, I have plans. I have plans.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Enemy team nearing your mom's house. She's out there outside. Run. Oh, can you stop running? I'm so bad at video game. Why can't I be good at a video game? Like, censored is not probably. But yeah, it's so funny because I, posting goes on control stuff. No, that's lame. I would never do that. But yeah, it's so weird because like I remember being like super, just like insanely nervous about even starting doing like DMing and stuff like that. But then like, it took me a good like 10 minutes for me to like get into it, and then when I got into it, oh, it was just moi. It was beautiful, and I loved it. I love it. Because just making stuff up and going along with it is like my jam, and I am 100% all for it all the time. And it's amazing. Okay. Oh, my knees. Ba-da-ba-da-boom. Oh. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it. It's so much fun. Just making it up as you go along. Well, because like it depends on how you do it. Because like some people are very methodical, scripting and everything. I just say fuck it and just like go absolutely nuts, and I just do whatever I want, and it's just so much fun. I love it. Discordo. Okay. So, I believe it's going to be it for tonight over on the WCS channel. I do not want to stream Halo Infinite to my friends. No, I wouldn't want to do that. No. But yeah, it's going to be it for me for tonight over on the good old WCS channel. And I will see you guys next Thursday. Hope you all have a good week and take care.